Good evening, children.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. Turn on your videos. Videos on, please. All right, we're taking a test today. Start working. Quickly. In this question, you just have to find the value of x plus y and x minus y. You don't have to solve for x and y. Just find the value of x plus y and x minus y. Yes, be the first to answer. Work quickly. Pranav, Murali, Krishna, Kanishka. Can you turn on your video?
Ma'am, can you hear me, ma'am?
I can hear you. I cannot see you.
Ma'am, I told you, ma'am, at starting itself I have some issue in camera.
Okay. No, it shouldn't take this long, children. Which method are you using? Which method are you using?
Special method, ma'am.
Yeah, special method.
Special.
Yes, special method. You should have got the answer by now. Well, if you're already late, quickly.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
ma'am, x plus y equal to 3, x minus y equal to 1.
Check if it is +1 or -1.
-1, ma'am.
-1. Very good. So Meera was the first to answer that. Very good. Yeah, others. See the solution. Complete it. Somebody's mic is enabled. Please disable your mic. So Meera is right. X plus y is equal to 3. X minus y is equal to -1. Please complete the answer. Where did you go wrong, Meera?
Ma'am?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You wrote
You wrote,
479 as -479 as 479, is it?
Yes, ma'am. I didn't notice itself.
Yeah. Okay, children. I hope all of you finished. This is your second question. If you have not finished, you have to take a screenshot. We have 8 questions in this paper. At least 6 we should finish. This is the second question. You don't have to find x, y, and z. If you can directly find x plus y plus z, find. Otherwise, you have to find x, find y, find z, and then find x plus y plus z. Okay, we cannot spend more time on this. Anybody close to the answer? Got the value of x or y or z? Okay, let me show you the answer. The value of x plus y plus z is 0. So let me just recall the idea for you. The idea is we have 3 equations and 3 variables x, y, z. What we do is, or what I have done here is, I have taken up the first equation. I have written z in terms of x and y. I've taken up the first equation. You can take any one of the 3 equations. I have taken up the first equation. And in the first equation, please listen to me. It is 10x. X has a coefficient 10. Y has the coefficient 20. But z is just z. No, it's 1. So I have written z in terms of the others, x and y. Because if you write x or y, no, you will get by 10, by 20. So I chose the variable whose coefficient is 1. Are you all listening to me? Stop working. Please listen to me. So take up any one of the 3 equations. I have taken up the first one. Write one variable in terms of the others. I chose to write z in terms of x and y because the coefficient of z is 1. See, if you write x in terms of y and z, you will get by 10 because the coefficient of x is 10, right? Then when you work, you will get x is equal to something divided by 10. I don't want that divided by 10. I don't want it to be complicated. So I chose z and I wrote it in terms of x and y. You can see that here. These are the 3 equations. 1, 2, 3. I've taken up the first equation and I wrote z in terms of x and y. I call that 4. 1, 2, 3 we already have. I call that 4. Please listen to me. Please follow me. I call that 4. Now what I do is I take up 4 and I take 4 and substitute in 2. I also take 4 and substitute in 3. Because from which one did we get 4? From 1. Don't put it in 1 only. You got 4 from 1. Then it is not right to put 4 back in 1. You must put 4 in 2 and 3. Why do we do that? Because if you use 4 in 2 and 3, what happens is in place of z you will be using this. So that means in the second and third equation the variable z will vanish and you will have only x and y. So that means you will be constructing 2 new equations in x and y. Now you can solve those 2 new equations in x and y and find the values of x and y. We have done a similar situation in the class. I repeat, take up 1, write z in terms of x and y. Call that 4. 4 is got from 1. Use 4 in 2. Use 4 in 3. Look at your screen. Use 4 in 2. Use 4 in 3. When you use it in 2, that means 11z. No, see here 13x, 15y, 11z. Instead of z, use this. Instead of z, write this. And the third equation also, instead of z, 7z. 7 into instead of z. Instead of z. So what you're doing is in second equation and third equation, in place of z, you're using something in x and y. So you will get new equations 5 and 6. In the variables x and y, z is gone. We've got rid of z. Now you can solve equations 5 and 6 and find the values of x and y and then substitute, in some equation and find the value of z and then find x plus y plus z. Is the algorithm understood, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Procedure? No, all of you not. Okay, you can ask me your doubt. What's your question?
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, suppose if we are taking the third equation minus y means we have to substitute in those first and second equation as minus of that number, no ma'am, answer.
No, you should find y. Okay, that's a nice question. So you identified the other equation correctly. So you should not take the second equation because second equation, all the variables have a coefficient.
No ma'am, third one.
Yeah, yeah, that's what. You identified the equation correctly. So we won't take the second one. If you take the third one second.
Ma'am, there is minus y, no ma'am, so I got confused.
Yes, I'm coming to you. 1 minute. Yeah. So where's the third equation? 17x minus y minus 7z is equal to 42. So you will get minus y is equal to minus 17x plus 7z plus 42, correct?
Yes,
Minus
ma'am.
y is equal to minus 17x plus 7z plus 42. So change the signs throughout. Change the signs throughout. Minus y becomes plus y. Minus 17x becomes plus 17x. Plus 7z becomes minus 7z. Plus 42 becomes minus 42. You should use this one. Now this one
Okay.
is got from equation 3. So you should take up equation 1 and equation 2. Because this one we got from 3. So you should take up equation 1 and 2. Equation 1 and equation 2. And in place of y, you must use 17x minus 7z minus 42. So then the variable y will be gone and you will have two new equations in x and z. You can solve those two equations for x and z and then substitute to find the value of y. So once you get x, y and z, you can find x plus y plus z. Good question, Meera. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, when you have minus y, change the signs throughout. Change the signs in all the terms in the LHS and RHS.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Take a screenshot, children, and complete it. Take a picture. We have done. See, test will not have questions which is not taught in the class. Exact sum will not be taught, but this idea was shared in the classroom. This idea was shared. Yes, this is your next question. This is your next question. What do you mean by dependent equations?
Infinitely many solutions.
Infinitely many solutions.
Infinitely many solutions. Very good. What is the condition for infinitely many solutions?
A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 equal to C1 by C2.
Very good. A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is equal to C1 by C2. Here should we solve for X and Y using the elimination method or substitution method or the Cross multiplication method. Should we solve for x and y?
No, ma'am.
No.
No, ma'am.
No, we should not solve for x and y. You should use this condition A1 by A2, B1 by B2, C1 by C2, that condition, substitute the values and find the values of A and B. Yes, children, start working, take the question, start working. I'll just get back in 5 minutes. Yes, children. What's the value of A? What's the value of B? Who's got it?
Ma'am, I got it.
Yes, who's that?
Ma'am, Tarun, ma'am.
Tarun M. Yes, tell me.
Ma'am, A is equal to -5, B is equal to -1.
A is equal to -5. Let me just check. And B is equal to minus. Very good, Tarun. What are your equations?
Ma'am,
Tell me your equations.
first equation is, ma'am, A is equal to 5B.
Okay, A is equal to 5B. That is A minus 5B is equal to 0. Very good. Next.
5A minus 4B plus 21 is equal to 0.
Okay, you've equated some other two equations, so you're getting a different one. What is that?
5A minus 4B plus 21 is equal to 0.
Okay, fine. That is, you have equated 3 by A plus B minus 3 and 7 by 4A plus B. I didn't equate these two. So 12A plus 3B is equal to 7A plus 7B minus 21. What did you say? 5A minus 4B is equal to minus 21. Did you say this?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, very good. Okay. Because when you equate different ratios, you get different equations. Okay, but the values of A and B will be the same. Good, Tarun M. Class answer.
Got the same answer.
Very good, Kanishka.
Ma'am, I also got the same answer. Ma'am.
Nandini. Very good.
Ma'am, I also got the same answer.
Meera. Nice. Minus and minus will get cancelled. So this is the condition for many solutions. We know that dependent equations have infinitely many solutions. So this is the condition for dependent equation. Substitute. Then equate these two, get an equation. I've equated these two and these two. 1 and 2, 1 and 3. Then you get two equations, solve them to find the values of A and B. You can ask me your doubts, children.
No doubt, ma'am.
Okay. The next question. The word problem. It's not difficult to construct equations. We have started with word problems. We have not completed though. But you can very easily try this. You know, you'll have to use X and Y. Oh, here it's given. Take number of hens as X. Okay, that's also given to you.
X plus y equal to 60, x plus 2y equal to 90.
X plus y is equal to 60. Very good. Ananya.
2y equal to 90.
Perfect. Very good. They are the equations. X plus y is equal to 60. X plus 2y is equal to 90. Very good. Go ahead. Find the values of x and y. So this one by Ananya. Good.
$30 hens and 30 buffaloes.
You check. Oh, the question was only to frame equations, is it? Okay. Frame the linear equations for the given information. Oh, I'm so sorry, Ananya. Since the question was hidden, I thought we had to solve for x and y. Yes. You said 60 and 30, is it?
No, and 30 for both.
30 for both. Correct. 30 for both is also right, but anyways, we have to just frame the linear equations. So we're done with this. Let me show you the answer. So x and y, they have given you number of hens x, number of buffaloes y. It's about eyes and legs. Hens have 2 legs. Buffaloes 4 legs. 2 eyes. Hens, buffaloes 2 eyes. Legs, hens 2, buffaloes 4. So if there are x hens, how many eyes they'll have? So there are 10 hens, 20 eyes. There are 50 hens. That means they'll have 100 eyes. Or there'll be 100 eyes. So number of That's what you see here. 2 i's into number of hens. Supposing there are x hens, then the number of i's will be 2x. Supposing there are y buffaloes, then the number of i's will be 2y. See, like 50 buffaloes, 100 i's, 15 to 2 i's. 25 hens, 25 into 2, 50 i's. I's. So the total number of i's will be 2 into x, because if there are x hens, 2x i's. If there are y buffaloes, 2y i's. So 2x plus 2y is equal to 120, because the total number of i's 120. 180 legs, x hens. 2 legs into number of hens. You understand that? If there are x hens, if there are 10 hens, then 10 into 2, 20 legs. But if there are 10 buffaloes, 10 into 4, 40 legs. So x hens, x into 2 legs, 2x. Y buffaloes, y into 4 legs. Buffaloes, no? So y into 4 legs. The total number of legs is 180. That is the number of legs in this case, hens, and the number of legs in this case, buffaloes. The total number of hens legs is equal to 180. Then if you divide this equation by 2 throughout, you get x plus 2y is equal to 90. Okay, good. So far, Meera, Tarun M and Ananya have answered. Others? Yes, this is a good chance for all of us. Solve this for x and y. Tell me the values of x and y. If somebody has to take a screenshot, do it. Next question.
Ma'am, can you show me the question?
minus 1 by 4 minus 5 by 4
Come again, Ananya.
x
Ma'am,
equals minus
X-
5 by 4.
No, Ananya first. 1 second. Ananya first. Yes, Ananya.
X equal to minus 5 by 4 and y equal to minus 1 by 4.
Very good. Meera.
yes, ma'am, the same answer, ma'am. X is
Yeah,
equal to
X is equal to.
minus 5 by 4, y is equal to minus 1 by 4.
Very good. Both of you are right. Ananya and Meera. Okay, so it's time to see the answer. Excuse me. Quickly see where you've gone wrong. First take a screenshot and then I'll give you some time to see the answer so that if in case you have any question or doubt, you can ask me. Okay, so we have 6a is equal to 7b plus 3. That's the first equation. We have to assume this one as a and this one as b. So you get 6a is equal to 7b plus 3. And here half a is equal to 1 by 3b. Second equation, half a is equal to 1 by 3b. See, this is a, this is b. Let 1 by x plus y be a, 1 by x minus y be b. So this one is 6a minus 7b is equal to 3. This one you'll have to cross multiply. You'll have to cross multiply. Half a is nothing but a by 2. And 1/3 of b is nothing but b by 3. So on cross multiplying, you get 3a is equal to 2b or 3a minus 2b is equal to 0. This is the first equation. And here on cross multiplying, you get 3a is equal to 2b or 3a minus b is equal to 0. Now you have to solve the two equations for a and b. Any method you can use, you can solve for a and b. So I got b is 1, b is minus 1. If b is minus 1, that means 1 by x minus y is equal to minus 1. On solving the two equations, we get b is minus 1. That means 1 by x minus y is equal to minus 1. 1 by x minus y is equal to minus 1. So from that, the equation will be x minus y is equal to minus 1. I'll tell you how I got it. You can cross multiply. See your children. On solving the two equations, we got b is equal to minus 1. Now b is this one. So that means 1 by x minus y is equal to minus 1. I have taken reciprocals on both the sides. You can cross multiply. You can cross multiply and get the equation. What I have done is I have taken reciprocals on both the sides. The reciprocal of 1 by x minus y is x minus y. And the reciprocal of minus 1 is minus 1 itself. See, like supposing you have 1 by x is equal to 2 by 3. Taking reciprocals, you will get x is equal to 3 by 2. Taking reciprocals on both the sides. I have done that type. I'm saying you can cross multiply. What I have taken is reciprocal of this x minus y. Reciprocal of minus 1 is minus 1 itself. 1 and minus 1 are their own reciprocals. Reciprocal of 1 is 1 only. Reciprocal of minus 1 is minus 1. So like that, I get one equation in x and y. Then when you find the value of a, when you find the value using b, you will find a. Using b, you will find a. So a we get. So that means this is a. 1 by x plus y is equal to a. 1 by x plus y is equal to a, which is minus 2 by 3. On cross multiplying, you get this equation in x and y. Now we need to solve 3 and 4. You need to solve 3 and 4. This is equation 3, equation 4. Solve the two equations and find the values of x and y. So we find y is minus 1 by 4 and x is equal to minus 5 by 4. Take a screenshot, children. So because we have x and y in the denominator, we have to do this assumption. We have x and y in the denominator. So we'll have to use a and b, construct two equations in a and b, find the values of a and b, and then get the two equations in x and y, solve for x and y. Take a picture, children. We'll have to go to the next one. So this is linear equations we have learned so far. So I picked questions. This is not any test paper from any, like I've not got it from the internet. I picked all these questions are hand-picked. Hand-picked meaning I picked the questions myself. It's not some random paper from the internet. I don't get anything from the internet. I have reference books. I sit with them. I pull questions from various books, compile them into one test paper. So you can see the variety. You can see the variety. Now you solve questions of different kinds. This one is using the special method. This one was, very interesting question. You know the procedure, so I don't want to spend time repeating it. And this one is a simple question. We recently finished solvability. Word problem. Now this one. So it's a medley from linear equations. Okay, I hope you took a screenshot of this one. Next question. Let me see who can frame the equation and tell me the equation first. Don't copy the question. You can just frame the equation and tell me. Solving, you can do it. Don't write the question. Read the question, frame the equation and tell me the two equations.
Ma'am?
Yeah.
Ma'am, the equations are 20x plus y equal to 37.70 and 26x plus y equal to 48.50.
No, Meera. Both are incorrect. While picking this question, I kept something in mind. Because while teaching you word problems, I explained, a different situation. There was a word problem, but I had explained a different situation. So that different situation which I had explained, this question is based on that. The fare for the first kilometer is different from the rate
Ma'am,
per
can you
kilometer.
hear me, ma'am?
Yes, I can.
Ma'am, I got the equation, ma'am. X plus 20y is equal to 37.7 and x plus 26y is equal to 48.5, ma'am.
Yeah, I should say well tried, but there is a slight mistake. Yes, Ananya?
X plus 19y equal to 37.7 and x plus 25y equal to 48.5.
Perfect. Yes. You remember, children? I had explained the situation. The fare for the first kilometer and the remaining distance. Okay. I'm happy that you people simply don't say, yeah, yes, you explained. Good. You're not able to recall. That's okay. I'll show you the answer. So here, the fare for the first kilometer is different from the rate per kilometer for the remaining distance. So see here, the total fare for 20 kilometers. The total fare for 20. So good, Ananya. Well tried. Correctly tried. So this 37.7, is made up of two things. It's the fare for the first kilometer, plus the fare for the remaining distance, fare for 19 kilometers, because this is for 20 kilometers. No, this fare you're given for 20 kilometers. So it's of two, meaning this includes two things in it. One is the fare for the first kilometer and then the fare for the remaining 19 kilometers. For the first kilometer, the fare is fixed. For the remaining 19 kilometers, you would have paid at the rate of y rupees per kilometer. See here, for the first kilometer, it is x rupees. It's given there. Find the auto fare for the first kilometer and the fare for each successive kilometer. So for 20 kilometers, you have paid the automan 37 rupees 70 paise. So he's charged you x rupees for the first kilometer. X rupees for the first kilometer. And for the remaining distance, why will you pay him again for 20 kilometers? For the first kilometer, he's charged you separately x rupees. Now for the remaining 19 kilometers, he'll charge you at the rate of y. He'll charge you at the rate of y rupees per kilometer. Then 26 kilometers, you have paid him 48 rupees 50 paise. For the first kilometer, he's taken x rupees from you. For the remaining 25 kilometers, because 26 minus 1, for the first kilometer, 1 gone, 1 kilometer gone. For the first kilometer, he's charged you x rupees. For the remaining distance, 26 minus 1, 25. He's charging you at the rate of y rupees per kilometer. So for 1 kilometer, y rupees. For 25 kilometers, 25 y rupees. 1 kilometer, y rupees. 25 kilometers, 25 y rupees. So for the first kilometer X plus for 25 kilometers, it is 25Y. Totally put together 48 rupees 50 paise. That's why you add. This is for the first, see, this I'm writing this again. This is for the first kilometer. This is for the remaining 19 kilometers. So this is totally for 20 kilometers, which is 37.7. This is for the first kilometer. This is for the remaining 25 kilometers. So totally, when you add, it is for the 26 kilometers, which is 48.5 rupees. The one which we have done in the class is different from this one. If you travel by an auto rickshaw, the fare for the first kilometer is different. The fare for the first kilometer is different. It's X rupees. It's different from the rate per kilometer for the remaining distance. So 20 kilometers, he'll break it into 1 and 19. For the first kilometer, he'll charge you X rupees. For the remaining 19 kilometers, into Y. 1 kilometer, Y rupees. The total fare for a distance of 20 kilometers is 37.7, and that for a distance of 26 kilometers is 48.5. Find the auto fare for the first kilometer and the fare for each successive kilometer. Take a screenshot, children. I'll give you some time to go through the answer. Okay. Once you construct the equations, solving part, you know. All right. This one I need some time to explain since it's about 9:10 now. We'll not take it up in this session. You can, however, take a screenshot of the question and write it in your notebook and leave some place for this so that you can remind me in the next class that we have to understand this one. You finished 6 questions so far. You can take down this as the 7th one, leave some space. We'll do it later. Yes, now all of you must do this. Okay, you can in fact take the answer also. Just in case you can understand. We have done work-based sums. We have done 8 men, 5 boys can finish a piece of work in 4 days. It's based on that. It's that concept here. So this is the answer. Take a screenshot, children. Is it over?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
All right, children. So we have done the paper. Completed. I picked the 8 questions. You can see each one is of a different kind. So we'll finish with this graph. Class, use the emoji. Raise your hand. Tarun, M, Ananya, Meera, Pranav, Sneha, Harini, Rajeshwari, Rajeshwari, Nandini, Kanishka, Murli Krishna, Shreyas, Hitesh, Tarun E. All of us are there, but not all of us communicated in the class today. Have you all taken the question?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes,
So,
ma'am.
all right. No, it's time, and it's maybe some of you are in the meeting still to have dinner. So I don't know if I can go ahead. Can I take 10 more minutes to finish the graph,
ma'am.
children? Can we finish the graph? Or
Yes,
maybe
ma'am.
children who want to leave can leave the meeting. If you feel, if all of you leave, then even I'll end the meeting. If all of you leave, I'll end the meeting. But if some of you can stay back to finish the graph, you know, I'll also stay back. If you can stay back to finish the graph, I'll also stay back. Let's discuss the answer for the graph and then wind up the session for today. It's your choice, children. You will not be rude by leaving the meeting. You can just tell. You will not be rude by leaving the meeting. Just in case you have to, you're hungry, you need to have dinner, you can leave the meeting. Please complete the graph and share the picture of the graph with me on WhatsApp later. Yes.
I have an early train tomorrow, ma'am. I'm coming to Trichy. Can I leave?
Yeah, okay, Ananya. Fine.
Thank you.
Yeah, good night.
Ma'am, can I also leave? I have train 10 o'clock. I have train to go to Chennai, ma'am.
All right, Pranav. Yeah. No, I'm not laughing for what you said.
Ma'am, it was not me, ma'am.
Oh, who was that? Sorry.
Ma'am, I will be in the class till 10 o'clock itself, ma'am. I have no work, ma'am.
Oh,
Pranav.
okay. Okay, let's not be distracted. Yes, children, do the graph. The one who does the graph correctly will be the student of the month. So it's okay if you did not participate in the class at all. You didn't attend the classes regularly, but you got the graph right today. You become the student of the month. Yes, go ahead. Go for it. The first, not the first to finish, the first to finish correctly. You must be the first to finish correctly. Then you will be the student of the month of April.
Ma'am,
Yes. Who was that?
ma'am, Meera, ma'am. Ma'am, it cuts in 2, 4, ma'am, and the area is 11 square meter.
Yeah. Now you need to share your graph on WhatsApp, Meera.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah.
Ma'am, I've shared. Did you got?
Yeah. Let me check. Well done, Meera. Perfect.
Thank you, ma'am.
Very good. So, Meera is the student of the month of April. Very good, Meera. And she also regularly participates in all discussions. So I think you deserve it. Very good.
Thank you, ma'am.
All of us can do. There is no one person who is the best. All of us can do. See, now I've received answers from others also. Let me check. Sneha. Yes, Sneha, your graph is right. You've not, meaning it's not complete. You've not mentioned the points that you've plotted, but anyways, you've got the graph lines correctly. Good. Sneha, you need to still, extend the line to cut the y-axis. I'll show you. When I show you, you will understand. You'll have to produce your lines. Otherwise, you're right. Am I audible, Sneha and Harini?
Can you hear us, ma'am?
Yeah, Sneha and Harini. You got what I said?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. All right, children, it's time. I'll show you the answer slide. You can take a picture if you want. This is the table to make the graph. to make the graphs. And this is the graph. I've got it from Tarun M now. Tarun M, your graph lines are correct.
Ma'am, I forgot the square units in learning.
Sorry, you forgot?
Ma'am, the answer.
You have not shaded correctly, right?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Yeah, and you have not found that. That's okay. You have not found the area of the triangle is fine. That's okay, but you have not shaded the triangle correctly. Because you'll have to, what is x is equal to 0? Y-axis. X is equal to 0 is the y-axis. So you must shade the triangle formed by the lines on the y-axis.
I'm understood.
Zoom into my sphere.
I'm clear.
This full thing is shaded. I can't annotate when I zoom in. So this one fully, all this till here, till here. This is the triangle bounded by the two lines and the y-axis. Y-axis because x is equal to 0. You can see the altitude of the triangle here. I've shown the altitude, 2 units. You can see the altitude of the triangle here. I've shown, mark that perpendicular. This is the altitude, 2 units, 1, 2 units. This is the altitude, which is 2 units. This is the triangle. This is the triangle. The height is 2 units and the base you'll have to count. So here we have 7 and here we have 4. So 11. Half into 11 into 2. Half base into height. Half into 11 into 2. The two lines and the y-axis. The two lines and the y-axis. So this is the triangle. I'll zoom in. You can make us look at the vertices. Two comma 4, 0 comma 7, 0 comma minus 4. 2 comma 4, 0 comma 7, 0 comma minus 4. You can take a screenshot. So 4 children have shared their graphs with me. Meera, Sneha, Harini, and Tarun M. Very good. All right, children. So that's it for today's session. Thank you so much for staying back till the end. Good night. You may leave the call. Good night.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, children. Good night.